In today's world, saving money has become more important than ever. With inflation making everyday items more expensive, people are looking for smart ways to stretch their dollars. That's where frugal living comes in. Being frugal isn't about being cheap. It's about making thoughtful choices to manage your money wisely. It's a lifestyle focused on cutting unnecessary expenses, saving for the future, and achieving financial freedom. In this video, I'll show you 6 daily habits of extremely frugal people. These habits help them save money, live simply, and avoid wasting resources. By following these practices, you can take control of your personal finances, fight the effects of inflation, and work towards your financial goals. Whether you're just starting your money-saving journey or looking to improve, these tips will offer practical steps to help you along the way. Number 1. Planning every purchase. Frugal people are very careful about how they spend their money. One of their key habits is planning every purchase in advance. They don't buy things on impulse or just because they feel like it at the moment. Instead, they make a list of what they need and stick to it. This way, they avoid buying things they don't really need, which helps them save money in the long run. Before making a purchase, they compare prices to find the best deal. Whether it's groceries, clothes, or electronics, frugal people take the time to research. They look at prices online and in stores to make sure they're getting the most value for their money. They may also use discount apps or wait for sales before buying something. Another important tool is tracking spending. Frugal individuals often use budgeting apps or simple spreadsheets to keep track of where their money is going. This helps them see patterns in their spending and figure out where they can cut back. Planning purchases helps avoid waste and encourages more thoughtful spending. By thinking ahead and sticking to a plan, frugal people make smarter financial choices. This habit is a simple but effective way to avoid overspending and keep personal finances under control. Over time, these savings add up, allowing them to achieve financial freedom while still getting the things they need. Number 2. Minimalism and owning less. Frugal people often embrace minimalism, which means owning less and living with only what they truly need. This lifestyle helps them save money by avoiding unnecessary purchases and focusing on what's most important. Instead of buying things just for the sake of having them, they choose quality over quantity and make sure every item has a purpose. By owning fewer things, frugal people are less tempted to spend on the latest gadgets or fashion trends. They understand that buying more stuff often leads to clutter, which costs time and money to manage. For example, the more clothes you have, the more you'll spend on laundry, storage, and even buying more because you lose track of what you own. Minimalism encourages simplicity, which leads to fewer expenses and less stress. Frugal individuals also practice decluttering regularly. They donate or sell items they no longer need, turning those things into extra savings or even making a little cash. They focus more on experiences rather than material goods, finding joy in life's simple pleasures, like spending time with family or enjoying nature. Minimalism not only saves money, but also helps frugal people live more organized, stress-free lives. With fewer things to worry about, they can focus on long-term financial goals, like saving for retirement or building an emergency fund. Overall, minimalism plays a big role in helping them achieve financial freedom. Number 3. Walk or bike instead of driving. One simple habit that frugal people practice is walking or biking instead of driving whenever possible. This saves a lot of money on gas, car maintenance, and parking fees. Cars are expensive to own and operate, with costs that add up quickly, especially when gas prices rise. By walking or biking, frugal individuals avoid these costs and also get the benefit of exercise, which can improve their health and well-being. Choosing to walk or bike for short trips, like going to the grocery store or visiting a friend nearby, can make a big difference in their budget over time. Plus, it reduces wear and tear on their car, which means fewer trips to the mechanic and lower repair costs. Walking or biking is also a more environmentally friendly option, which aligns with the frugal mindset of using fewer resources and being mindful of waste. It's not just about saving money, it's about living a simpler, more sustainable lifestyle. By making the choice to walk or bike instead of drive, frugal people save money, improve their health, and help the environment, all while sticking to their goal of financial freedom. Number 4. Eating at home. One of the most important habits of frugal people is eating at home instead of dining out. Preparing meals at home is much cheaper than eating at restaurants or getting takeout. Frugal people understand that even small savings on food can add up to a lot over time. When they cook at home, they can buy ingredients in bulk, which is often cheaper. They also plan their meals in advance, helping them avoid the temptation of ordering expensive takeout at the last minute. Meal prepping is another great way frugal people save time and money. By preparing meals for the week in one go, they make sure they have affordable, healthy food ready to go, avoiding the need to buy fast food. Using coupons and looking for grocery store deals is another way they save money on food. They may stock up on non-perishable items when they're on sale, ensuring they get the best value for their money. Cooking at home also means they can control portion sizes, reducing food waste and making groceries last longer. Eating at home isn't just about saving money, it's also healthier. When they cook their own meals, frugal people can choose healthier ingredients, which can save them money on healthcare in the long run. Overall, by eating at home, they not only save money but also invest in their health and well-being. Number 5. Delaying gratification. Frugal people are experts at delaying gratification. This means they don't buy something just because they want it right away. Instead, they think carefully about whether they really need it and wait for the right time to make a purchase. This habit helps them avoid impulsive spending, which can lead to financial trouble. For example, instead of buying the latest phone or gadget as soon as it's released, frugal people wait. They might wait for a sale, look for a used version, or decide they don't need it at all. By delaying purchases, they give themselves time to think, which often leads to better financial decisions. This habit also applies to bigger financial goals. Frugal individuals are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures, like fancy dinners or luxury items, for long-term rewards, such as saving for a house or retirement. They understand that financial freedom takes time and patience. By practicing delayed gratification, frugal people stay focused on their bigger financial goals, avoid debt, and make thoughtful choices that lead to long-term success. This mindset not only saves money, but also brings them closer to financial freedom. Number 6. Reusing and recycling. Frugal people are very mindful of how they use things, and one of their key habits is reusing and recycling. Instead of throwing items away when they are no longer useful, frugal individuals find ways to repurpose or recycle them, saving money in the process. This not only cuts down on waste, but also helps them stretch their budget further. For example, they might reuse glass jars to store food or small items around the house instead of buying new containers. Old clothes can be turned into cleaning rags, and worn-out furniture can often be repaired or upcycled with a little creativity, making it look new again. By finding new uses for old items, they avoid spending money on replacements. Frugal people also recycle materials like paper, plastic, and metal, often benefiting from local recycling programs that may offer incentives or discounts for responsible recycling. This habit helps them reduce the cost of buying new products and contributes to a more sustainable lifestyle, which aligns with the frugal mindset of minimizing waste. Reusing and recycling not only saves money, but also helps protect the environment. By being resourceful, frugal people make the most of what they have, avoid unnecessary purchases, and stick to their goal of financial freedom. This habit reflects their overall philosophy of living simply and making thoughtful choices about how they spend their money. Common mistakes to avoid. While frugal living can lead to financial freedom, there are common mistakes people make that can derail their savings efforts. One of the biggest mistakes is spending money on things they don't really need, often because of impulse buying. Even small, unnecessary purchases can add up over time and affect your budget. Another mistake is paying unnecessary fees, like late payment fees on bills or overdraft fees from the bank. Frugal people avoid these by paying attention to due dates and keeping track of their accounts. They understand that these fees are money wasted for no good reason. Buying on credit is another pitfall to avoid. Using credit cards for things you can't afford can lead to debt, with interest adding up quickly. Frugal people only buy what they can afford and pay off their credit cards in full to avoid extra costs. Chasing trends is also a common trap. Whether it's the latest fashion or technology, constantly upgrading can waste a lot of money. Frugal individuals focus on what they need and avoid spending on things just because they are trendy. In essence, By avoiding these mistakes, you can stay on track towards saving money and reaching your financial goals. Living a frugal lifestyle is about making smart choices with your money every day. By following the 6 habits of frugal people, you can save money and work toward financial freedom. These habits are simple, but when practiced consistently, they can make a big difference in your personal finances. Frugal living helps you avoid unnecessary spending, handle the rising costs of inflation, and focus on what truly matters in life. It's not about being cheap, it's about being thoughtful and intentional with your money. Even if you start with just one habit, you'll see the benefits over time. Now is the perfect time to begin your own journey toward financial freedom. Take small steps today, and you'll be on your way to a more secure and stress-free financial future. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.